Hi, this is Jeremy, Solution Architect at Lyzr. Today I'd like to walk you through our RFQ Automation Agent. This agent is designed to automate the process of responding to a quote from a customer that's received via an email attachment. When the email is received that has requirements for a quote that the customer requires, there's an email processing agent that can detect that within and distinguish it from other emails from customers, such as for customer service or appointments. Those emails that are flagged as RFQ emails will then be passed to an OCR and IDP agent, which stands for Optical Character Recognition and Intelligent Document Processing. This agent's job is to be able to understand the requirements of the quote and pass it on to the quote composer agent, who will then generate a draft of the quote, including the product IDs and the pricing, and even an estimation of the delivery. The escalation agent will also bring in other team members into the fold to process different parts of the RFQ. And the delivery notification agent will be integrated with the different notification systems, including email, Slack, and other channels in order to send those messages. The master transaction optimizer will serve as both the front end to the user who will and also can take in requests and answer questions about the entire process that the user may have. At the end of this process, you'll be able to have a quote sent to your customer automatically and also have the sales team coordinated. So let's take a look at how this application works. So here we are in the dashboard, and you can see that I can see all the new RFQs that were received, those where they're completed, and things that are pending. I can also look at some KPIs around the performance of those RFQs, the number one, or the number that were accepted, and so forth. You can see that at the bottom here, there's a different reports around recent RFQs that were in the pipeline, as well as the top products that were requested in those quotes. The email inbox is really the normal inbox, and this could be a specific inbox that are created for RFQs, but sometimes a customer may send service requests or other topics to that email, and so this email inbox will need to have an agent monitor it, and so you can notice that it's able to tag different emails if it's related to an RFQ versus an order confirmation or any other topic. You can see here that it's also able to flag high priority emails. And so this makes it easy for both the user to both manage RFQ requests as well as distinguish it from other lower priority items, for example. In the RFQ inbox, you can see that there's a number of different RFQs that are already in the pipeline, some that are marked high priority, some are pending. Those that are new, you can see that AI is able to extract some of the requirements of the RFQ, such as the product IDs that they're looking for, as well as the quantities. You could see that you're able to upload any other documents that you may have received from the customer through other channels. If it's an attachment, you can just click on a button and it'll analyze all the different attachments, extract all the relevant information, and present it to you in a nice summarized way. You can also copy this information to a quote. And as you can see, you can collaborate with your team members on the RFQ to ensure that everybody's on the same page. Once the RFQs received and sent to the customer, there's also a number of reports that can be generated in terms of monitoring the process and understanding how well the OCR and the other tools help accelerate both the generation of the quote, but also closing and winning the quote. So you can see here that you can provide very intuitive reporting in terms of the status of different RFQs, the priorities, top customers, and other intuitive analysis that you want to run. If you had any specific questions about RFQs, you could easily search for them in a nice search bar at the top. and any notifications you can see as you log in here are brought to your attention. If this application is of interest to you and it's something that you would like to customize for your business, please reach out to us and schedule a demo, and we'd be happy to speak with you about your use case. Thank you so much.